Welcome back to Owlwood South. We're going to do some drums today on this mix for Arise, Run Run Run, and Universal Audio's Luna. Let's go ahead and get started here.
Run, 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 Babylon a go come.
Okay, I'm actually kind of happy with some of the way that sounds already. So what I'm going to do first, since I've already gone through and fixed a lot of the phase problems that were in the drums, I'm going to go back now a little bit and take these two tracks and combine them into a stereo track. Just by coming up here to track, convert to stereo. And now we have an overhead that I can mix as one track. Okay, I'm going to hit spill on this. So we're just sort of focusing on the drum section here. And there's not a lot that I think needs to happen to this set of drums here. Between the tape and the Neve summing, we've got a lot of what already needs to happen going on. But I am going to take the overheads and I'm going to EQ those a bit. I'm going to use the free included channel strip that comes with Luna. If you're not using this, man, you should. It's a really great channel strip. It has an EQ, obviously, and a compressor, and they're both really, really good. I mean, if you just need a clean EQ and a clean compressor, this is the way to go. I'm going to start here at the bottom. If you move this control up here, it will turn into a high pass. And this knob actually doesn't do anything, by the way. It's just high passing around 50. Okay, so what I've done here, I'm going to pull this down a second here, because the one thing this doesn't have right off the top, I wish it had a separate little, I wish it had a separate filter for the low end and the high end, but right now I'm using a low shelf at 317, somewhere around, 300, 325, boosting that up a little bit. Same at about 1.6K and around 7K. Here's without. Right. I'm going to pull some of the low end out of that. Okay, going to use the same thing on the kick drum, kind of blend it into the overheads here. Yeah, this is what I've ended up with. Okay, so we're around 50 hertz on the low end. I'm boosting that by about 3 dB. And I'm pulling down some of the mud area at 320 and a little bit less at 710. Pulling up some of the knock around 8. That's kind of high, but yeah, that's where I hear it, and around 12. Okay, I'm going to dive in here a little bit on this snare up and down business that's going on. Get a tone going on that. There's like some sort of low end hum going on there.
Run, 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 him run. Babylon I go come. Babylon, Babylon, Babylon I go come.
Okay, I'm going to put a bus compressor on here. I'm going to use the Neve 33609. Let's put this about 3 to 1. Fastest recovery release.
Run, 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 him run. Wicked man I go run. Run, run, run.
I want to make sure the snare pops through as well.
Babylon I go come. Run, 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 run.
Okay, cool. Let's move on to the bass now. And I'm just using the DI. There was an amp track that came with it. I just didn't dig the sound of it. So, I mean, you can use it if you want. I'm going to go with the bass DI and see what I can do with this. I'm going to beef it up a little bit, I think, with an amp, and then we'll see what happens.
Run, run.
All right, the good old SVT. Okay, so this is where I am with the Ampeg bass right now. Now, if I turn this off, I'll start it without it first, and we'll hear the just the DI. And now. That's a huge difference, but it is giving me the tone I want for, especially like a reggae tone. Let me do that again. I'll turn it off and then on.
Run, 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 him run. Wicked man I go run. Run, 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 him run. Babylon I go come. Babylon, Babylon, Babylon.
Okay, I want to see if I can get sort of a little click at the beginning of those bass notes. And I'm going to do that with the DBX 160. Yeah, see, I'm not really wanting to do a lot of sustain. I just want to get a little bit of a oomph at the beginning of that note. And so I'm in between 3 and 4 ratio compression here. And
Run, run, run. Ooh. Run, run, run.
cool. And before I go any further, I'm hearing some sort of weird sound, and I think it's in the effect electric guitar, the one that's going through what sounds like a rolling space echo here. It sounds like somebody breathing or something. It's driving me insane. So let me find it. Yep, right there. Okay. It probably wouldn't bother anybody else, but it's bothering me. So what I'm going to do right before that comes in, I'm going to break that and get rid of it. And do a little fade in here.
Run, run, run.
Okay, I think that's it. That's very minimal processing what we needed to do in the drum section and the bass here. But that's the low end rhythm section done. I think we may go back and tweak some more, but next video we'll tackle the vocals and these guitars and organs and stuff like that. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please hit the like, please hit the subscribe, and more videos coming very soon.